You bring out the
I bring it after.
Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra chapter.
Give me Matthew 10:34 because that scripture had to come up the back. That's you. Give me that.
Yeah.
Matthew 10:34.
Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Right? Verse 13. For strong is his right hand.
For what?
For strong is his right hand.
For strong is the right hand of the Lord. Who is the Yahweh right hand? Yahweh Shai.
That bendeth the bow.
For strong is the right hand of the Lord that bendeth the bow. What is the bow? The bow is not nuclear. Missiles coming out from the silos. Read.
Not only from the silos. That's not over there. Not only from the silos. Those missiles will be coming out from submarines, because right? From submarines, from nuclear bombers, and also from I forget the name of it, boy. Oh gosh, I forget the name of it. Right, but the
whole high, hold on, but the whole high they're going to be coming out.
Yeah, coming out.
That's the most important thing.
You see, it getting there so advanced now. Right?
It's more than just this.
It's more than just the silos.
But I'm just using the silo as a basic representation. Read.
Well, that's not about us saying it about next thing and all too. Where it moving, it can move on truck. They have it on trucks.
That's right.
You understand? And that one is worse.
Because
that one is the worst. Not because why? You cannot be able to track that. You understand? You could go into in a secluded area and set it up and put in it coordinates and that go off. You understand? But go ahead.
Yeah. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss.
And shall not what?
And shall not miss.
Yeah, those arrows are not the physical arrows, those arrows are the ICBMs. Read.
Yeah. When they begin to shot into the ends of the world.
He said when those missiles begin to shot where? Into the ends of the world.
Because
in Europe, in England, in America, especially America, because the prophecy is on America. And we'll be blown with nuclear fire.
So what I want to say, okay, how the hell a literal arrow could shot from one end of the earth to the other end? Come on. Come on. That is nuclear missiles, man.
Yeah, just as how a Christian will say that when Job say use a little butter, a pastor say everybody bring a stick of butter next week.
Bring a tub of flour.
Yeah.
Or a tub of blue band.
You know how simple it could be now. Read that.
Right. Verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent.
Behold the what?
Behold, the plagues are sent.
The Bible says, behold, the plagues are what?
Are sent.
Yeah, the Bible says those ICBMs is where you call another word for them in the Bible is plagues. They are sent upon the earth. Read.
Yeah. And shall not return again.
And they shall not turn back. How long we've been prophesying this? We've been prophesying this for a long time, but it's going to come.
Why going to turn back?
No more Cardi B again. No more Nicki Minaj. No more Beyonce. She went had the last say. God had the last say. You know the call she Beyonce?
Why the missiles wouldn't turn back? Because why? The advanced state at the end.
When I'm put it in a nutshell, why they went turn back? Because great is the hand of Yahweh Shai.
Because why? He put whole last scripture there, right? No matter come on this here quick. And I done in Isaiah.
You have to go back into Jeremiah, but scripture doesn't point out.
I don't go, but that's not Isaiah 56.
Yeah, we prophesying about the nuclear fire to come, to burn America, to burn Europe, to burn England.
Right? This is it here. Isaiah 54 and 16. Right? Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire.
What is the smith?
Khan. Right?
I mean brothers on point, they study it.
Right? I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
What?
Right? And I have created the waster to destroy. Right? So, as you know, read there, we read over that little piece we now read there.
Right?
The last little piece.
Yeah.
Strong for strong is your right hand.
For strong is his right hand
go ahead.
that bendeth the bow.
Go ahead.
His arrows that he shooteth are sharp.
Are sharp, go ahead.
And shall not miss.
And shall not miss.
When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent.
Behold the what?
Behold, the plagues are sent.
So that those missiles represent plagues. They sent upon the earth. That is what they are. They are plagues. They ain't talking about no sickness now. They're talking about the missile, the ICBM bombs. They are plagues. Real.
Well,
And shall not return again.
and shall not return again. Because why? The Father put it in the Father put the Spirit on those scientists to make those missiles more advanced. You understand now? Look, China have what? The Dongfeng 41, right? The Dongfeng 41 is a missile that could hold up to 10 warheads, and each warhead can go to its own individual target, right? So one warhead could go to Mississippi, one warhead could go to Texas, one warhead could go to Washington DC, one warhead could go to North Carolina, one warhead to South Carolina, one warhead to New York, and so on respectively. Right? And the thing about it is,
that's a beautiful thing.
and the thing about it is, it could go to it could reach any state in mainland USA.
Yeah, just as I say, we say, shall not miss.
And it ain't gonna miss because why? Because why? Those the Patriot missile batteries that America have is rubbish, right? And it. Yeah, and on top of it, there is the amount that is going to be landing on America. Over 200 million thermal nuclear missiles. 200 million missiles. So how the hell any missile battery system to be able to shoot down the missiles? That system will end up being override. Because why? It's too much missiles to defend off.
1 hour, let's say.
And the thing about it is the Dongfeng 41, it will take literally half an hour. Half an hour to reach America. Half an hour.
Ain't nothing good in this Bible but lamentation and woe.
And mourning.
And mourning. That's all you're gonna hear from us. Lamentation and woe. Ain't nothing but having a good time and pray for a better tomorrow. I never read that in the Bible, pray for a better tomorrow. That is a satanic prayer.
Matter of fact, fuck to better tomorrow because I want to get out of here. I second for
You know why the pastors tell them to pray for better tomorrow? Because they don't want them to know that the Lord is about to come.
That's right.
So they say pray for better tomorrow.
Right.
Can you tell me this place in Mystery Babylon or not?
Yeah.
Bring it
Right.
out.
Verse 15. The fire is kindled.
The fire is what?
The fire is kindled.
It's flammable, it's started. Well,
And shall not be put out
and the Lord said, as that fire is blazing, it shall not be put out. Read.
till it consume the foundations of the earth.
He said, till it consume the what? The foundations of the earth. That day is going to be a real gloomy day. The day of the Lord is a day of darkness and not light. Who can turn back that day?
Can't.
Which man could say, I can turn back that?
Nobody, not even Esau himself.
The pastor with the Nancy story? Bring it out.
Yeah. This is the book. I will bring out this. No, we're not. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter. Yeah, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 19, verse 7.
Well,
And I will make void the counsel of Judah and Jerusalem
well,
in this place, and I will cause them to fall by the sword.
and you cause them to fall by the what?
By the sword.
The sword represents what? Martial law.
God.
The sword represents Jacob's trouble.
God, before their enemies.
Before they what?
Before their enemies.
Before their enemies, read. Even the police, the cops, the CIA, all of that is their enemies.
And by the
Army is their enemy.
And by the hands of them that seek their lives.
And by the hands of them that what?
Seek their lives.
Seek their life because they weren't right with God.
God.
But the Bible says, but the men of the Lord shall be delivered. There's deliverance for the men of the Lord. For the hopeful men of the Lord.
So what I say, that's saying that what? That Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is going to put back that spirit upon Esau again. To put you niggas to death. You understand? Because you niggas just want to party, bullshit, lie, right? Continue living all their life. You understand? Doing all they want to do. All Christmas coming up, so no God, oh God, shall have a merry time. Be merry and happy. Alright? Just now, all they're going to be sad and sorrowful. And screaming and bawling. Because why? You think you can't come by chaos. You will have a pocket full of money And they can't even spend $1 out there because why? The economy crash. They got to carry themselves go buy KFC and buy a friggin' box of fucking chicken.
And the thing about it,
That's what coming to food and all.
and the thing about it, it's getting harder every day. It's not getting easy, it's getting harder. Everybody knows it's getting harder.
That's
but
right.
they still want to be in the ways.
The only way you're going to be able to eat a box of food is to have a friggin' chip in your hand.
Right.
Word up.
Yeah, continuing. Their carcasses will I give to be meat for the fowls of the heaven.
Literally.
Carcasses.
Literally.
Carcass.
Yeah, carcasses.
Carcasses still okay. And the carcasses, and the carcasses will I give to be meat for the fowls of the heaven.
What is a carcass? A dead body.
Can I?
Where we meat for the fowls of the air, the birds will come down, the crows will come down. Like how does it can be
And for the
vultures.
Your own dog and all go friggin' eat you.
I'll go to that now. And for the beasts of the earth.
And for the what?
And for the beasts of the earth.
And for the beasts of the earth, every animal gonna be ravage here. Now that's literal.
Yeah. And I will make the city desolate.
And I'll make the cities what?
Desolate.
Yeah, this place gonna be desolate. Because that time is a time of Jacob's trouble. Teach your children the commandments. Teach them to serve the Lord, love the Lord with all their heart and soul. Read.
And I will hissing.
Hissing.
Yeah.
And hissing.
Yeah.
And hissing.
And hissing, everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished. And hissing because of all the plagues thereof.
Yeah, everybody gonna be hissing or talking. You understand? And passing words upon the place.
Look how we dead now. What China boy?
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about the
You ain't see how he good soldier the dead one T head. Look at that big hole in his head. Look all the guts on the ground. That will go and come to all the niggas, boy. That is what coming to all the niggas.
Continuing. Verse 9. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons.
I will cause them to what?
And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons.
He said I'll cause them to eat the flesh of their sons, but
And the flesh of their daughters.
and the flesh of their daughters. They're gonna eat one another, the famine coming.
Cannibalism.
And actually that happened, that pizza is what the scripture
It
is.
happened.
That was recorded in history that Israel did that already, you know. We eat one another, you know.
Yeah.
We eat with babies and things. You know why? Because the Lord said, I put a curse on all. When Israel rebelled against God, the Lord called them to eat their own children. Read that.
And they shall eat everyone the flesh of his friend.
And everyone the flesh of his what?
Of his friend.
We ain't giving you nothing. You ain't right before God. The Lord put you in that position. Read.
In the siege and stressness.
Guys, that go back to what? To martial law, boy. That go back to martial law. Because that's not somebody from us second is just 15. Yeah, second is just 15 and start from who last scripture there, don't leave from that, you know. Second is just 15.
Yeah, it's about to get dread.
Second is just 15 and start from 14. Anybody second is just 15 and 14. Bring it out.
In the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14,
What?
it says, woe to the world,
Woe to the who?
the world,
Woe to the world, go ahead.
and them that dwell therein,
And them that dwell therein.
for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, go ahead.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Now go back to the race horse. Because race horse is coming. Right? Race horse is coming and coming like if it on steroids.
Yeah, because ever since ever since them brothers and them get nothing happened to them in the Gulf of Pariana.
Yeah.
And the Negroes remain alive, and probably one Jake died, but the rest is Elamite.
Yeah.
Then these Indians had that in the back of the head.
Yeah, that in the
so
back of the head.
it's coming.
Yeah, it go be nigga against Coolie, right? So-called white man against the Negroes over there. over in America. You understand? And don't get it twisted. There will be Northern Kingdom against Southern Kingdom down here too. Right? Because don't get it twisted. Them Northern Kingdom don't feel they ain't keeping it in the back of the head how you all just treat them. Right? Don't feel them Venezuelans and them doesn't keep in the head how all of us treat them. Right? So when that time come, all of us don't see how they just be killing one another over there. You understand? There's going to be hacking you niggas to death.
That's right.
Yeah, you telling me? There's going to be hacking you niggas to death. But go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men,
Yeah.
and invading one another.
And invading one another. Right? Crawling in your house. Trying to get thing to eat, thing to drink.
Looting.
Right? Invading one another houses. Go ahead.
They shall not regard their kings.
They shall not what?
Regard their kings.
Yeah, they ain't got time to study with Rowley.
President.
Where's the bitch name? Where's the bitch name? Where's Paula May Weeks? They ain't got time for that stinking bitch by the name of Paula May Weeks. Go ahead.
No princes.
No princess. They ain't got time to study the MP and the councillor when that day come. When?
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yeah, in their power. Because why? They think we even have the police to police the streets down. That is how buck wild it going on here. Not even the police will be able.
Because even self at that time it wouldn't be Trinidad police, it could be them American troops.
Yeah, reckon, right? But where?
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
They the point I wanted to link with their siege going on read there, right? Yeah. A man shall be able he want to go chop and keep, but he ain't gonna be able. Because why? At the siege, martial law, it will have checkpoints. Right? It will have checkpoints, military zone. You understand? And the only way you will be able to move from city to city is unless you have a chip in your hand. That's the only way you'll be able to go down and tongue. All they feel martial law is like state of emergency. Martial law is state of emergency times 100.
I can bring some here?
That's not. Yeah. They're gonna be they're gonna be coding. Yeah, they're gonna be coding. The red dot is for those who are totally against the system that they had to put to that one time. The yellow is who they feel they might.
No, the yellow is they don't pretty want you or the blue.
Yeah. Yeah, you understand? But the blue is the one who don't know what he done for the new world order. Yellow. Well, right. You understand? That is what going on. Because martial law is when what? Martial law is when the government been suspended and it is ruled by the military. And it ain't going to be Trinidad and Tobago military going to be police in the streets. It's going to be foreign troops. You understand? Because they know these soldiers will be having a little heart. You understand? So they don't want that. They were heartless. So it's going to be foreign troops coming here and putting a lot of you niggas to death.
And even so too, you know, all these men, the US Army, them can't wait to come across here and deal with these females. All taking these Instagram and Facebook pictures and show their breasts and their ass and things. These army men can't wait to come and hold and rip on you.
Yeah.
They're coming here and have a fun time with their Trinidadians. Right, for the shortest pants and the shortest and all the cleavage outside. When the so-called white man come and they come up for themselves and be hiding. They'll be hiding. They will be like friggin' woman them.
They will be like bagging. So-called nigga woman go be bagging in chips. That's where they go come to. Where I am, Howard.
Yeah. Yeah. We are with their enemies and they that seek their lives.
Yeah, that is what going on. The so-called white man is the enemy and he gonna be seeking your life. You understand? So you're gonna be hiding like a freaking, like a turtle in his shell. Yeah, you're gonna be hiding like a turtle in your blasted shell.
But we know that, we know that the Yahweh shall be with us.
Come on,
You know?
come on. Because that siege is coming. Because all you feel, if you feel America gonna leave Venezuela alone, no, the water oil and they're coming for that oil.
That's by the way, the prophecy is done there yet,
But they're coming for that oil. By all means,
something about the blood father.
by all means, Donald Trump, water oil.
Because the oil, like Brother Managan, remember Brother Managan was doing we get a contract to put a pipeline through Central, the Gulf of Warrior to Venezuela. So they with the so-called white man, Esau getting little oil, but that's not enough. Because everything in America run with that oil.
Because they know they're getting up for a war, and that war, they will need oil. They will need oil to turn into fuel. Yeah, they need resources.
And so like, yeah, that's the good thing about the Abashimi Ashai, because when they had to refuel a jet, Achai, you don't need to refuel.
You understand?
Achai, you don't need to refuel. So that's why they say, I can't wait for the Kingdom Prison Bay, because I fed up of smelling old gas coming out of them car. And I fed up of them shipping this man. Yeah, I want the Lord to come. I want destruction, because why? 2/3 of the people, exactly, 2/3 of the people don't want the Lord. They don't want the Abash. They're fixing their ways. That's why you have to die. 2/3 must be cut down and thrown into the fire. And I will be glad when that day reach. And that day is soon upon us. Soon upon us, can.
But the scripture say what? He will laugh at the calamity.
Exactly, in Proverbs.
And where's that laughing?
Somebody bring that out.
People be laughing.
Exactly.
People be
Exactly,
laughing.
because a man of the Lord in that time will be like precious gold.
As I tell earlier, we go be cross. We go be stepping over Big Booty Judy. You understand? And Big Breast Sharon. Yeah, we go be stepping over them. Big Booty Judy. That's how Judy dead, boy. Nah, boy, it's a good thing I serve in. Yeah.
You know, I will tell you something.
You might see Big Breast Sharon with one breast.
If I tell you something, within the spirit of the Lord, in that day, remember he said we will laugh at that calamity. In that day, we will even study Big Breast Sharon. We'll be like, yes, to what I am about Shimi Ashai, that wicked bitch dead.
God.
That is how we go be, because we go down for the mind of Yahweh. And remember Yahweh right now, he's an angry man. We go in and study Big Breast Sharon. That good for Big Breast Sharon, the wicked bitch die. Because why? You don't want to serve the Lord. You don't want to serve Yahweh Shimi Ashai. The prophets coming day in, day out, telling all the what is going to happen, but it is coming. Where you see Ezekiel 12 and 21. That proverb when I have in the house of Israel, that the Lord tarrying and he not coming, he will cause that proverb to cease.
How that proverb going to cease? By destruction. Well, let's see in destruction. Yeah, like this damn jackass there, you understand? Like that jackass there.
But the most I put it through.
Yeah, the father put him so.
He might be one of them who curse Yahweh on the cross and say, give me Barabbas.
Yeah.
He might be one of them.
Soul. The soul have you in a bit.
You must use a link with soul. You must use a link with soul. Go ahead.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11.
Go ahead. Good.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land.
Famine.
Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water.
Yeah, because Salakia, because as we were saying, The time coming, as I tell brothers through the spirit, the 9th of December, YouTube looking to lock down everything.
Call Halayam.
This so all now is the process of the 99th hour. But there will come a time, as the brother reading, that there will come a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, not a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. That just representing the elect has been
Put the
sealed.
camera on here. Put the camera on that car there. Just now, it will be so long, it will be so lawless that it could do that normal without him getting a ticket because he need a police to be stopping him. That's where he coming to. But go ahead,
Yeah, go ahead, yeah. But of hearing the words of the Lord.
But of hearing the words of the Lord. So that time coming, you see, especially when the 9th of December reach. So if you feel, just as he said in the book of Matthew, he said just the days of the Son of Man will be just like the days of Noah. Well, is Noah it's saying in the book, but we know it's Noah. Because when the door of the ark, exactly, because when the door of the ark was shut, which meaning that the elect was sealed, that is when the destruction came. So from the moment you see him, that the men of the Lord not on the streets anymore, tell us that destruction is here.
Because I come like as I was saying, right?
Yeah.
All the time for over 100 years, Noah prophesying. All for 100 years, Noah prophesying.
Yeah.
Right? The laughing at Noah, because remember them days they never had nothing about rain.
Yeah.
Right? The laughing at Noah, water from the sky. What are you talking?
and same thing the ball now. What chariots of the chariots of the sky?
But
Why you going mad?
But when the time come now, and the first drop of water fall on our boy nose, they're running banging down on the door.
Yeah.
Noah, open the door. Dumb jackasses.
This time.
But in this time now, it ain't gonna be water. You understand? This time now is martial law troops. They go because it's stages. It's stages. If Yabashim Yashai go and deal with all the niggas by plagues, by disease. All they feel that CDC in America, Center for Disease Control, that Center for Disease Creation. They're creating disease to wipe you niggas off the face of the earth.
That's right.
That way the so-called white man are for you.
Let me bring this for you, yeah. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, beginning at verse 17.
Go ahead.
Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Even Ezra, a righteous man, saying, who will deliver me? Where is me? Where is me? Who will deliver me? Because as the scripture says, every righteous scarcely be saved. Where will he send on the ungodly? You understand? Be saved.
Verse 18.
Well,
the beginning of sorrows, the great mournings, the beginning of famine and great debt, the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
What shall I do? The only thing we could do is just have faith and trust and belief.
And that time is now.
You understand? You understand? Because the kind of diseases coming up on the face of the earth. You understand? You're rotting. You're alive. And you're rotting.
And people say like, hold on, so people so blind to the fact. This cold that going wrong. You know how much people already die from that cold in Trinidad? You know how much people already die from that cold in Trinidad? Because why? That's just question, and I don't know if brothers realizing. Right now, it have a locust in Trinidad, a green locust. Remember, we was watching it in the market? That's not the first time I saw that locust. And every time I see that locust, I keep remembering the plagues of Egypt going and come back on the land again. So while people partying and bullshit, making sure all the things just working up and putting in place,
slowly but surely.
Exactly.
Bible says the Lord is at work, right?
Slowly but surely.
There's nothing, and the scripture says there's nothing new under the sun.
That's right.
So what was back then is now.
And you know what will be causing a lot of diseases? A lot in these dead bodies. Right? Because it ain't going to have no DMO to come and say they're coming and pick up body and pay any morgue. Because the scripture says in Jeremiah 16, right? They go dead right there and rotten right there. You understand?
They weren't fully rotten where the scripture say. Your bodies will be what for the fowls of the
Yeah, but the
heaven.
thing about it is, them foul and them, they go eat so much till they can't eat no friggin' more.
Eyeball and a full of belly. Everybody them.
Yeah, because even about 100 man.
Yeah.
But I 200 friggin' eyeball. Like 200 eyeball them licking them going up the road.
They're looking for the surface part of the body.
You understand?
Go the way.
They're gonna be like how the cat.
Continue in this,
Hey,
sir.
they're gonna be like how the cat eat the fish today.
I continue in this, right? Verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulations and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Verse 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Break it down, break it down.
Right? He said, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
They prophesied that the 2 things have to be put to death.
That's right.
That's why they wouldn't turn from their wickedness.
Can.
That's why they're going to remain wicked and evil as how they is. And the whole life set up for a trap. It's set up to be destroyed.
Can. He said, no, be always mindful of the scourges.
He said, no, be always mindful of the scourges.
That's we.
Exactly, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
That go back into when oh gosh, when the monetary system now started coming to play now, boy.
Yeah, but they're going to heap up a lot of...
Back then I talking about
back then.
When the monetary system, when the Federal Reserve notes started come into play, Salakia. You understand? Remember back then, like a law apostle used to be saying, he used to pay something like 10 cents for a slice of a whole pie. You understand? Now you're paying $2, $3 for a whole pie. Long time. Daddy used to be talking about because I know my grandmother used to give me a story about that. Where you go in the market for 10 cents.
And come back with all that good, but
right?
Yeah.
Right? You go in the market at 10 cents, you go in the long time if you pay reading $20, use a big buy.
Yeah.
You understand? But now
it's the chip.
Now is what inflation. Everything started to be inflated because why? Mass printing and money. You understand?
Ain't good done just now.
Yeah, the money started to be mass printed. Right? Mass printation of money, and the thing about it is what that causes inflation, because the more you print is the more you have to pay back to the banking system, right? Because back then it was like what, $2 to $1. The Rothschild and them, they will keep on printing money and giving the financial system, right? Get them. And they have to pay back what, $2 on $1. But now it's like what, $3, $4 on $1. The same thing with Trinidad. Long time you could have a bourbon for 50 cents. Now how much for a pack of bourbon? $1. But some groceries is $2 for a pack of bourbon.
That is just to show the money system coming to an end.
You understand? So read over that piece.